This is a feud that's been simmering between the state and the feds for more than a year now, and it's become a lawsuit involving a prison whistleblower and millions of dollars in public safety grants.
They claimed that they needed money or they were going to have to lay people off. Well, the reality is they had a budget surplus. They had millions and millions of dollars, and they represented this to the legislature in Utah.
The U.S. Attorney's Office for Utah sued the state and 18 current and former public safety leaders, accusing them of bilking the feds out of millions in grant money. They include the head of Utah's Department of Corrections, the head of the Highway Patrol, the Attorney General's chief investigator, the former head of the Administrative Office of the Courts, and former officials with the Commission on Criminal and Juvenile Justice. After the Great Recession, the feds offered grants to public safety agencies. The lawsuit claims from 2009 to 2013 that instead of properly using the grant money, they misused it by replacing rather than supplementing state money. The feds claim Utah's public safety leaders used it to pay the existing salaries, but didn't fill vacated positions as required. It was discovered in 2015 by an inmate at the Utah State Prison, Reginald Williams, who worked at the prison's printing shop.
They committed fraud by representing to the government that this money was needed.
His attorney, William L. Schmidt, says when Williams discovered what happened, they went to the authorities.
There were victims in this case. There were other states that were in dire need of these funds to put people back to work. And they didn't get the money. Utah got the money.
Utah Attorney General Sean Reyes says he wasn't in office during the time of the alleged misconduct, but today his office told Fox 13 it will vigorously defend those named in the lawsuit. The Attorney General's office says it's been cooperating with the feds to the extent it's allowed under legal and ethical rules. And in previous court filings, the amount of damages we're talking about that's been claimed here, about $50 million. The Utah Attorney General's office says, however, that the money in question is closer to $10 million. Live on the Hill, Ben Winslow, Fox 13 News, Utah.